Number 1. Guarma was supposed to be fully explorable. During Chapter 5, you spend most missions on the tropical island of Guarma. It's beautiful, but very restricted. What if I told you that it was not the plan to be that way?
I had a goddamn plan!
Originally, Rockstar Games intended for Guarma to be fully explorable. Due to time limitations and development crunch, we have a cut-down version of it. However, some game files suggest that players could have revisited Guarma with additional stranger missions planned and a list of Guarma beta maps that can be seen here. The evidence is clear when exploring the island's well-designed trails that are not meant for the player to see without using mods, and some shark models that cannot be interacted with. These unfinished details hint at the expansive scale Rockstar aimed for. Unfortunately, there are no current plans to complete Guarma, even for Red Dead Online, because once Rockstar Games releases a game, they usually never touch the story mode ever again. Moving on to number 2. You can actually create whirlpools in water. Rockstar Games is known for their meticulous attention to detail, and this might take the cake. If you swim in circles in still water, you can create a whirlpool. It's a small but fascinating feature that showcases the game's incredible realism. Number 3. There's a creepy man-made creature hidden west of Van Horn. This eerie detail might be familiar to some of you, but the theory behind it is even more creepy. Spoiler alert in case you haven't finished the game just yet. If you look around this man-made mutant lab, you can find these charity pamphlets. These pamphlets are exactly the same ones Thomas Downs can be seen giving away during Chapter 2. The charity itself has never been mentioned, nor can be found throughout the story of Red Dead Redemption 2. This theory comes from Reddit user URK12345, and it suggests that the person behind these terrifying creatures is none other than Thomas Downs himself. You might know him because he's the one person Arthur beats up and catches tuberculosis from him. What if Thomas was never a charitable person, but instead he was collecting the funds to fund his own project of making a humanoid creature or trying to find a cure for his illness? It's a chilling yet intriguing theory. Before we move on, I want to take a moment of your time and talk about today's sponsor, Wondershare Filmora. If you're into video editing like me and want to make your workflow 10 times easier, then Filmora is for you. It makes creating amazing videos so easy. With the help of AI editing tools, I can get more videos done in less amount of time. The Filmora Copilot feature also is extremely helpful when you want to change something in the video and you don't know how to look for it. Here's an example. If I simply ask it to brighten the video more and increase the contrast, the AI Copilot will immediately make those changes for me. It can also transform your videos into text and edit them like a document with AI text-based editing. Useful tools like AI Thumbnail Creator, Text-to-Video, AI Smart Masking, and Cutout are just the tip of the iceberg. It is available on every platform: Windows, macOS, iOS, and Android. You can check out Filmora for free. Link is in the video description. Again, thanks to Wondershare for sponsoring this video. Let's continue. Fact number 4. NPCs have a full day-night cycle. Rockstar Games gave each NPC distinct habits, routines, and walking patterns. Some are more complex than others. Take for example this worker. He starts the day, eats breakfast, then starts to work, first by moving wood pieces, then after he finishes cleaning the floor, he washes his face and hands, then he moves on to the next task.
Saw a fella trying to escape the law by riding off on a damn donkey.
Finally, after a long day of work, this NPC will go back to his camp to grab a drink and go to the bar. After that, he gets a little drunk, returns to camp, and goes to sleep. The detail in NPC behavior isn't something that every gamer will put an eye on during their playthrough. but I still think it's mind-blowing just to think that Rockstar actually put their time into this. Fact number 5. Animals have daily activities too. Animals in Red Dead Redemption 2 also have routines. Perhaps not as complex as the NPCs, but it's still fascinating. Cats scratch their ears, move around to eat, and can be seen catching some micas. Dogs can play, poop, and of course, be petted.
Hey, boy.
Number 6. You can hear voices in Arthur's or John's head when visiting old camps where the gang used to stay.
I thought I'd say this, but it's good to see you, Arthur Morgan.
These voices are memories of conversations with gang members. They offer a poignant reminder of the past, adding emotional depth to the game as Arthur or John revisits these significant locations. Fact number 7. There's an actual vampire in the game. After solving a series of text puzzles in Saint Denis, you can find a vampire drinking blood from a deceased NPC. Though initially scary, the interaction is quite humorous.
Hey, what are you doing?
Stay back for your own sake. I walk with the undead.
What, you're a vampire?
I have been called many names over the centuries. Now go, or I'll feed on you too.
You're a goddamn idiot.
I'll suck you dry.
The vampire's facial features resemble those of a classic vampire, but exposing him to sunlight doesn't have the expected result where they usually die. Is he a real vampire? I'll let you decide.
Oh, you will truly suffer now.
Who's talking now, huh?
And there you have it, folks. 7 random and fascinating facts about Red Dead Redemption 2 that highlight the incredible detail Rockstar Games packed into this masterpiece.